The old alarm clock, a relic from a time before smartphones, chirped its insistent tune at 4 a.m. Sofia's hand, calloused from years of cleaning offices and hotels, found the snooze button with practiced ease. The silence that followed was brief, punctuated only by the soft hum of the refrigerator. Javier was still asleep, a peaceful bundle in his twin bed, oblivious to the quiet ballet his mother performed before dawn. Sofia moved with the quiet efficiency born of years of repetition. Coffee brewed, toast popped, and the small apartment inched awake with her. She packed Javier's lunchbox with the care of a chef preparing a gourmet meal: a slightly bruised apple, a cheese sandwich cut into neat triangles, and a juice box. She always slipped in a small, encouraging note, sometimes a simple, "You've got this," or a more elaborate doodle of a superhero. By 4:30 a.m., Sofia was out the door, the chill of the pre-dawn air biting at her cheeks. The first bus stop was a familiar landmark, a faded bench beneath a flickering street lamp. She wasn't alone. Other early risers, their faces etched with similar stories of sacrifice and determination, waited in silent camaraderie. Some were headed to the sprawling city hospital, others to the bustling markets, and Sofia to the gleaming corporate towers downtown. The first bus, rattling and groaning, was mostly empty. Sofia always found her spot near the window, watching the city slowly awaken. The moon, a pale sliver, still hung in the sky, gradually giving way to the soft blush of dawn. She used this time to mentally tick off her to-do list, to plan the evening's dinner, or sometimes simply to dream of a better future for Javier. After a transfer to a busier bus line, she reached the train station. Here, the crowds thickened. Commuters, a river of humanity, flowed into the underground labyrinth. The train, when it finally arrived, was packed, a sardine can on wheels. Sofia, short in stature, often found herself pressed against taller strangers, her arm crooked to hold her bag close. The rhythmic sway of the train, the dull roar of the wheels on the tracks became a lullaby for her, and she sometimes caught a few precious moments of sleep, her head resting against the cool window. Her job was demanding. She cleaned, scrubbed, and polished, making the offices sparkle for the executives who would arrive hours later, refreshed and ready for their day. She moved through the silent corridors, a phantom presence, leaving behind a trail of cleanliness. Her back ached, her feet throbbed, but her mind was always on Javier. Javier, meanwhile, was starting his own day. He woke to the smell of toast and coffee, even though his mom was long gone. He found her note in his lunchbox, and a smile touched his lips. He knew, instinctively, the immense effort his mother put in, not just for herself, but for him. He saw it in her tired but determined eyes when she finally returned home just as the sun began to set. He saw it in the way she always had an encouraging word even after a grueling 12-hour day. He knew the reason for her commute, for the endless bus rides and train journeys. It was for his school, the one in our neighborhood with the dedicated teachers and the well-stocked library, the one that offered him a chance she never had. And so Javier studied harder than anyone. He pored over his textbooks, practiced his math problems until his fingers ached, and read every book he could get his hands on. He was determined to make her sacrifice worthwhile. He wanted to be the reason her eyes, though tired, would one day sparkle with pride. As the years went by, Javier's academic achievements became an immense joy for Sofia. Each good grade, each award was a small victory, a testament to their shared journey. The early mornings, the long commutes, the aching feet, they all faded into the background, replaced by the bright promise of Javier's future.